Hey guys, Shinlox here, back with our playthrough of Astlibra. So last time we left off, Kuro, she's not in good shape. She's not in good shape because she basically lied about the ancestral magic not killing her. It just didn't happen immediately because she used some power, but not all of it. So, my name is Sister Plata. I'm the one that protects the goddess's church. I'm afraid I cannot let you enter right now. Do you want this person to look after Kuro? I see. I'm reluctant to abandon my duty, but surely the goddess will permit me, as it is an unavoidable situation. So, she used a forbidden spell. This is what is known as magic-induced illness. It is the price for using power beyond that of humans. Hey, did she actually figure it out? Allow me to ask a single question. This girl, for what purpose did she use a forbidden spell? Is that so? I shall say this clearly. There is no remedy for this illness. Many distinguished sorcerers have used forbidden spells, driven by their thirst for knowledge, and died of magic-induced illness without exception. She will also leave us tonight. However, there is a way to prolong her life, if only for a short time. The East Coast, on the cliff to the east of the village. There is a white flower that blooms only during this season. If you give her tea made with that flower, she will live for a few days. However, I pray that you consider this thoroughly. This girl was prepared to die. Do you believe that she would want her life prolonged for merely a few more days? Acting on your own feelings simply because you wish to be with her for a brief time, it tramples over her determination and puts her in a cruel situation. Please consider this carefully. She said her name's Sister Plata, right? Just who the hell is she? She seemed to know a lot about our situation. So, what will you do? Even if this saves her, it's only for a few more days. It was stupid of me to ask. You're right, I feel bad for Kuro, but even if it's only a short time, we may be able to find a cure. We won't give up even if things seem hopeless. Kuro will have to stay with us for a bit longer. Right. She said the flowers were on a cliff along the east coast. Well then, let's get ready and go. The white flowers, they bloom in great number on the eastern cliff. Simply follow the road straight out of the village. Please consider things carefully, whether you're doing this for her, or just to satisfy your own desires. It's a great question. It's like a question of the scales, kind of, right? Weighing one life against another. Or a life against itself. Okay. So back to the white flowers. Oh wait, can I use the grow? Alright, level up. That is excellent. Yeah, we're taking, you know, more damage, but this shield actually helps because it has a pretty strong defensive ability. And, you know, just the armor it grants in addition to, you know, having a high guard value. Awesome. Blue silver shield formula acquired. Okay, I need to remember about the grow thing. I don't know if they're... Defense power card. Awesome. Alright. Yes, there... Yep. It's open. Why, why am I all the way back here? Oh no, because I was looking, right? One of the locks was undone. I don't know if it's from here, though. Yeah. Let's go back around. Oh, okay, see. Yes, it's filling in. There's potentially a couple ways into that area, but I don't... But to be honest, I don't totally recall. Okay, adaptability. Here we go. New skill. Possession skill, assassin. Oh, we're running out already, huh? Magic crystal. There's something below us. Unicorn. Wind hatchet. Ildrak something. So this is actually a pretty big thing, and it connects over there. Okay, well. Oh, I can still? Well, yeah, of course, right? We'll just get everything we can. See, we have a lot of red. Excuse me. That's alright. Alright. Skill. Okay, dash behind enemy and strike. Only the spear's tip can hit, but it's powerful. That's okay. And, Wind Hatchet. Ildrak, a rare hatchet that holds the divine protection of wind, can cut through earthly elements such as trees as easily as tofu. And it's a one-handed, which is nice. Alright, there's the white flowers. Oh, over there, I can see white flowers. That must be them. With these flowers, Kuro can live for a few more days. What? Hey, the flowers! Well, Kuro's toast now. No more white flowers. I mean, just shortens our deadline. We still have until tonight, but that's not much time. There you are. It's that kid. You really did alter fate. With so many parallel universes, I had a hard time finding you. Damn it, his timing is the worst. I failed before. It seems I underestimated your powers. However, this time's different. You don't have the scales now. Do you know what happens to the bearer of the scales if their power is activated without the artifact present? The scales control the jump points in history. Without them present, if your powers as the bearer are activated by someone else, you'll be flung to the end of time. It's like Chrono Trigger. Without the scales in your possession, well, in short, you'll never return to this place again. What? You're not allowed to alter fate as you please. You, who the hell are you? Go forth to the end and become lost in time. Hey, we can't lose this fight. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. You can win. I don't know what happens if you do, but I suck. So, I mean, I don't think it changes anything. I think you still lose. This kid, he's way too strong. If I kill you here, it will just bring about another bearer. But if I make the bearer disappear instead, the scales will no longer belong in the hands of humans. I'm gonna fulfill my mission here and now. This is bad. At this rate, we'll... Oh, Estrella, deliver your justice upon these humans. Well, this is bad. What happens to Gao? Where is this? We've been sent to the end of time, without the scales. We can't travel through time without them. We can no longer return. Kuro, Gao, we can't save them anymore. In the end, it's just the two of us. Yeah, we were alone together for years in the frontier, but before we knew it, we met all kinds of people and experienced so many different things. We had fun. We're still alive. This doesn't have to be the end. We can keep on walking just like before. Isn't that right? At any rate, we should take a look around. Even if we can't return, we can keep on going somewhere new, and there we can leave behind proof that we lived. Chapter 4, Compensation. Alright, you can't go to the left. I just want to master it. Ugh, cat hair. Yeah, so this is called Astlibra Revision Proof of Life. It's like, what do you do to prove that you lived? You know, you made a mark on the world. Or, you know. I can see the sky over there. It looks like we've already reached the mouth of the cave. Hey, look! What's that outside? The future. Hey, don't tell me. Is this place the afterlife or something? Look, I can see some humans over there. I didn't see any demons around. I was worried this was somewhere like the frontier. Luckily, it doesn't seem that remote. We've got a lot of things we can ask them. Let's go. So there's flying ships and stuff in the background. It's a whole futuristic city. How is this the end of time if there's people living here? Unless something bad's about to happen. Huh? A new cosplayer? He's human, isn't he? He's dressed weirdly, though. What? You're asking where we are? Well, pretty sure we're in District 13, too. You've come to look at the sky, too, haven't you? In the city, you can only see it between buildings. It's calming here with nobody around. Anywho, that bioloid, it's an avian type, right? It's looking mad lit for real. Is he talking about me? I can't understand what he's even saying. Bioloid, it sounds like there's no such thing as real birds anymore. Just what I'd expect from someone wearing cosplay like that. To think there were creatures like that in ancient times, it's unreal. Really gives off those adventurous vibes, you know? Oh yeah, speaking of adventure, did you see what was on TV yesterday? There was this paranormal special on, saying how the government had managed to capture a god. Had him locked up like a pet? A god, they said. Hilarious, man. It's like they finally ran out of material. This isn't gonna work. I don't think we can communicate with this guy. Let's try someone else. They say that long ago, humans ate more than just jellies, more than just protein blocks. I wonder if it's true. Can you believe it? That's where we're headed, where everything's artificial, you'll own nothing and be happy. Filthy. Please, stay as far from me as possible. Don't you dare lay a single finger on me. What is this monster? Right, let's try someone else. Wait, hold on for a moment. That look you're sporting, isn't it what they call a caveman? Dressing up like that, you must be pretty knowledgeable about ancient history. Ancient history? She must be talking about the time we've come from. Is it true? Were there truly insects and plants back then? This clothing made out of vinyl, do you have any proof it was made from animals in ancient times? So this grass here, it isn't a plant? I'm starting to get chills. The air feels stagnant too. Let's get out of here quickly. Hey, you should be honored to speak to a gorgeous model like me. Why are you leaving so quickly? So maybe the end of time is because humanity, like life itself, is on its last legs, right? He's staring intently at a small, thin box, fiddling with it as if he were in a daze. It's a phone. Now, on to our next story. There is growing discontent with the National Security Committee's handling of the dispute over the Ark. This had prompted calls for the deployment of mobile weapons. Now, let's look at the fluctuation of the stock markets and the exchange rates. A large human up against a wall is rambling to himself incoherently. I give up. I don't think I can stay in this world any longer. It's driving me nuts. So there's talk of an Ark and mobile weapons being deployed. What's happening now? This sound is making me anxious. See, this is why I love this game. It's like, it starts off in the past with like fighting demons and, you know, swords and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden you're in future time with mobile weapons and flying cars and spaceships and other stuff. Whoa, what the hell is this? Not applicable. Citizen code cannot be verified. What on earth is going on? Hey, what's all the commotion? Is it another protest? Nah, not that. Seems like an unverified human appeared in the middle of the city. Oh, that's all? It's probably just a refugee that was hiding underground. Is it really worth the fuss? Well, the thing is, they're not in the world database either, and before even that, or even before that, they don't have an IC embedded at all. Are you saying they're from outer space? Honestly, no idea. But look here, you can see it in the footage. They're in some sort of anime cosplay. Would an alien really... Wait. Could it be? Anyway. This means there's no issue if they end up dead, right? Please don't. How are you going to report that to the top brass? Everything will work out if you keep your mouth shut. Just look at them. They're armed. We must exterminate them before they harm the citizens. Gehehe. Using mobile weapons against a human. That's a violation of military treaties, you know. But even before that, it's a matter of what's humane. Silence! Who are you to question your superior officer? Just shut up and watch. I'll show you what I'm made of. Gehehe. Combat mode activated. Target will be destroyed. Watch it, this thing, it's coming for us. Yeah, the sword causes bleed, but... But this new thing we unlocked does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Required magic crystals. We mastered something. What the hell was that? Was it a demon from this world? That's absurd. A human destroyed a mobile weapon? That thing's an alien. It's an alien invasion. Contact headquarters immediately. Get the mobile troops. No, send in a ranker. That guy. It's looking more and more likely to be... Well, can't be helped. I'll give him this one favor. Beginning translocation. Please be careful of your surroundings. What? What's next? I can't handle any more of this. Beginning translocation. Please be careful of your surroundings. Hey, what are you doing? That's a human translocation code. Man, weather sure is nice today. It's so refreshing out. Makes me want to play some golf. Whack! Right down the green. Someone, capture him! It's treason! Beginning translocation. Please be careful of your surroundings. Nothing else from here on. Nothing else will surprise me. Oh, the iron armor. Well, it does have the best defense power so far, and it's enhanced, so we'll keep it. The tower shield is not bad. Can I grow any more? Not at the moment. Well, yeah, we didn't get anything. We're gonna have to rebalance the scales here in a bit, but it's okay for now. Next objective, move forward. Place question marks. You have crossed the abyss of times to arrive at this moment, bearer. The bearer who carries the fate of his planet with him. What thou seekest is here. What thou desirest is here. What is that? I said I won't be surprised anymore, but this is too much. Come closer. It speaks. Is this thing a living organism? Ah, to be spoken of in such a cruel manner. Yet it is unavoidable with my form as it is. I am one of the true gods of this world. I am Astraya, goddess that governs time and fate. Astraya's scales. So you're the god that created the scales? To be accurate, I am the keeper of the scales, and the scales are the manifestation of my powers. I have been waiting for you. A human bearer wielding the power of the scales. This world, is this the realm of the gods? This is the world of humans. It is the same world inhabited by you in a bygone age. We are merely in the far future of that world. This world is our future? This planet, this world lies close to the edge of complete ruin, brought about by the deeds of humans themselves. The end of time. It's more like the end of the world. I descended to this world to proffer my assistance, and yet I was imprisoned by the very humans I was to help. I was stripped, shamed, and disgraced. I have become a mere subject of observation. I'm the final god that believed in the human race. Bearer of the scales, I offer you an accord. Free me from this place. A deal with a god? I'm the god that rules over both time and fate. It is a simple task to return the two of you to your original time. That honestly couldn't be any better for us. However, what's the catch? I have but a single request. These tools that bind me, destroy these restraints and liberate me. Oh, that's surprisingly simple. Well then, let's just go ahead and... You must wait. They are beyond the might of your current selves. The restraints possess defensive capabilities greater than you can imagine. Yes. It is probably the hardest boss in the entire game. I shall also warn you, the ones chasing after you are approaching this area with a powerful weapon. If you attempt to challenge them now, the only future you will face is death. Then what are we supposed to do? Bide your time, for it shall come eventually. When you agree to our accord, that future shall arrive without fail. What do you think? We agree to help free a god and return to our world as compensation. Sounds like a win-win situation. Strike an accord with me. If you do so, I shall return you to your time. You will reach a future where all who are precious to you are saved. Oh, ooh, excuse me. Man, I hope this is the last time I get sick for... Oh, crap. What did I just do there? So, make a deal with Astraea, yes or no? If you say no, it lets you go on, but you get killed. The people that are approaching, that she told us that we can't win against, yeah, that's what happens. They basically kill us. You have chosen the right path. I shall wait for another timeline, a parallel world. When you have matured, when you have gained power, I shall call you here once again. This is a sign of our accord. It is known as the Box of Time. From among your belongings, choose a single item to place within it. The item's time shall be rewound, and it will regain its original form. A tool of the goddess of time and fate, an artifact called the Box of Time. I think I read about it in a book before. Whatever we place inside of it will have its state rewound to an earlier point in time. The time draws near. You must make haste. Use the item you want to return to its original form in front of the Box of Time. There is a faintly sweet, somewhat soothing scent. Hey, it's probably rude to stare that much. Are you sexually aroused by this form? I never talked to her before, like this. I'll say yes. I see. When I first arrived, this form was clothed. My current state is an unforgivable blasphemy. I had faith in humans until the last moment. But now they must be prepared, for my anger has reached its peak. However, I do not mind if it is you. I shall allow this one exception. Gaze upon me, touch me, smell me, feel my very essence. You may reach your peak to your heart's content. You won't do anything like that, will you? What happens if we say no? Does it give us the option? I see. I was the first god to create humans. To humanity, I am essentially a parent. Perhaps some humans feel nostalgic as they gaze up me. It should be a pawn, I think. A box made of strange material is floating in the air. It's an artifact called the Box of Time. We're supposed to place an item in here that we want to return to a previous state. Did we have something like that? Caution. Do not forget about items set to the scales. Alright, so. Let's see. Synthesis recipes, all these. The camping set. World Tree Blossom. Okay. Reset Potion, Mokune Doll, Boomerang. Something that has... So, I mean, this is what I did. Oh, I don't want to use this now. I'll use it in a minute, but... Alright, so we have all these items. Withered legendary herb. Medicinal herbs said to grow near Astraea's scales originally had the power to cure all kinds of illness. Acquired legendary herb. The setup from the very beginning of the game set up this moment. It's so great. Have you done what you needed? Then in accordance with our agreement, I shall return you to the time of Eld. Found you. Gehehe. The same demon from before? Gehehe, you damned alien. Witness the true power of our mobile weapon. Your chances of winning are 0. Gehehe. Ranker Krishna reporting. I have nothing against you. This is just my duty. Go forth, my bearer. Return to the ancient times. What? That damn monster. Even in this state, she has power? Where is this? Phew, we've been saved. It was like we were dreaming. An inorganic world with technologies that can capture even a god. So that's our future? And the human race falls into ruin by their own actions. After seeing that world without plants, I can't help but think it's inevitable. And above all, we made a deal with a god. It seems like you'll have to return to that world at some point. Sorry, partner, but when that time comes, can I, be excused? So it sort of hints at the future as well, right? Astraya's like, I was the one that believed in humanity to the end, and then when I came to help them, they captured me and stripped me and humiliated me and all that, right? And so she's like, they need to be prepared now. Now my anger has reached its peak. It's like, yeah. Ah, you're right. I'm worried about Kuro too. Let's return to Elysis. Alright. Legendary herb. Medicinal herb said to grow near Astraya's scales. Has the power to cure any disease. Let's go. Let's save Kuro. Right? And that's Astraya promised. In exchange for freeing her, she said we would get a future where all precious to us were saved. That was the deal, right? So... no. Another Vijaya. Yeah, I'd never talked to Astraya before like that. I was like, what do I do? What do I put in the box? That's stuff like that is why this game is amazing, because it's things like that they set up. Even though the dude worked on it for 15 years, you know what I mean? He set up all these things, all these payoffs, you know what I mean? Wow, I'm hungry. Wait, did I master it? No, not yet. Oh, one more. We need more keys, too. I mean, we're not totally out yet, but... there we go. Now it costs less. Which, honestly, is a great reward for mastering stuff. I wonder if it's supposed to be Prada, the sister. The flowers were ruined? I see. Perhaps this is also fate. Such a beautiful girl. The world is so cruel. Copper chest key. We'll just max those out. I don't know what happens if you put a different item in the box. I assume it screws things up. Okay. Blue silver shield. Yeah, so you need... Was that the scone? Or crepe? Yeah, we don't have anything. Nothing we could do yet. Oh yeah, we have to use it, right? Hey, she's still unconscious. She can't just chew on the herb, you know. You should chew them and give them to her mouth to mouth. That way you can benefit from them as well. Karen's dirty, dude. But then again, maybe... Like... I mean, okay, so... Like spouses, like Russian women, for example. A lot of, what is it, Eastern women? They understand there's marriage and sex are different, but if their man is not being satisfied by, you know, if their man's needs aren't met, sometimes they'll go find other women. You know, and so if Karen is a newless, it just kind of puts that spin onto it, I would guess, you know? Huh? Your first kiss? Who cares about that? If you value that more than a human life, then... Well, there's not much else I could say. I suppose you could see if the peddler sells a mortar and pestle. But if you don't make it back in time, it'll be your fault. Go buy and mortar and pestle. The only difference we're gonna give them to her mouth to mouth. It gives us an item that, for the good ending, because there's multiple endings. For the good ending, you need 15 of them, and the only place you can get them is by grinding in the final dungeon. They're super rare, and so this is one way to get one of them. What? So you'll do it after all? In that case, get on with it. If you have to give medicine to an unconscious person, this really is the best method. There you go. Love. Yeah. To get the best ending, you need 15 of these. And they're not really difficult to get. But they are... I mean, yeah. If you're grinding for them, it's kind of a pain, but there's other ways. Like, this is one way, there's other ways you can get them. Alright, you've done a good job. You sure seemed assertive, though. I guess the other thing is why Astraya... She was like, She was like, oh, are you aroused by looking at my body? Well, I don't mind if it's you. Do whatever you need to. Reach your peak to your heart's content. It's like, that's... significant, right? That's like... She's like, you could do whatever you want to me. That's fine. She's like, as long as it's you, it's okay. It's like, what is our relationship that's so special? But anyway, I'm just joking. He was joking about being assertive. We've done what we can. All we can do now is pray. While we wait, we should do what we can. Let's try gathering info about any other boats in the village. When Kuro wakes up, I'm sure she'll yell at us if we've done nothing. Oh, right, I forgot about this. Ah. How? You use the white flowers for only a few more days of life. I'll have to stare death in the face once again. Do they not understand how that feels? Dear hero, could he not sense my resolution? I wonder how many days I have until I die. Now we play as Kuro. There you go. I do like how you see the little magic words around her, but it also shows... I mean, look at how small the words are around her, as opposed to, like, the kid. The kid has the huge rings of I don't know, angelic script or whatever it is. I don't know. You know. We're still controlling the hero, basically. It's just her. Whoa, you recovered. Your partner worked so hard dashing here and there. Guess his efforts really paid off, though. If you're looking for him, he went out. You gotta show him how well you are as soon as you can. Let's just skip the text. She can't run, either. What? Oh my, are you better? Ah, I'm so glad. It's truly so wonderful. Your man. He did all he could to find the remedy. My man? So the secret of the domain lies within the church. Oh. Oh? Oh, she's mad. Yes, I'm fine for now, but it's only for now. You use the white flowers. Were you not aware? There is no miracle cure for this illness. The white flowers merely grant a brief extension to one's remaining time. You knew, yet you still use them? I was already prepared. At that moment, I could pass on without being afraid. But now, are you asking me to live in fear? Fear of an approaching death that could strike any day? I mean, that's how death normally works. It could strike at any moment. Did you think I'd be pleased? Well, she's a lot angrier than I expected. I'm glad we didn't end up using the white flowers. Huh? The legendary herb? Are you talking about the fairy tale? The fabled herb said to grow near the pedestal where Astrea's scales are enshrined? Do you really think this is the proper time to joke around? I owe you my life, but I've completely misjudged you. My master, of course, he also has the ability to use the ancestral magic. That's why he's been looking for those herbs for 30 years. To find a way to combat the illness that would arise should the forbidden spell ever be used too much. From what we know, someone took Astrea's scales long ago. Yeah, so we were in the past. And the pedestal has sat empty to this day. Well, and man, that's still... I still don't know, because... when we found the guy, he was a skeleton. And he had the withered herbs, but the scales were still there. So I assume people... And there was still I guess, the ghost of the guardian beast. I don't know. That's not clear. That is one of the bigger flaws in the story, but even still, I mean, you're talking about like parallel universes and all that stuff, so who knows at this point? You know, rewriting time and altered histories and all that stuff. Who knows? In other words, even if that fairy tale is true, it's impossible to gather the legendary herb. Well, let's see. First off, we met a village of ghosts, picked up the legendary scales. Then we took the withered herbs from that time and brought them far into the future, where we met with a god. You know, hearing it from my own mouth, it really does sound completely made up. Dear hero, I can't believe you would say this much as well. Did you really? Is it all true? I can't believe it. It feels like all we've been experiencing are unbelievable things. For now, we can give you all the details back at the inn. After you've heard everything, you can decide whether to believe us or not. I understand. Then that happened, and now, here we are. Well, it really does sound like a joke, right? But that's the journey we've taken so far. Every word is true. Hard to believe, huh? I believe you. I understand it really is an unbelievable... Wait, really? That time you helped us all, why Gao is headed towards Akrasinum carrying a pair of scales. If your story is true, all these events and more start to become more consistent. Whoa, is that so? You really believe us? It was definitely worth the long talk. Before I noticed, it became pitch black outside. Ah, you were sent through time without the scales in your possession, right? That means Gao, who has the scales right now, is... What happened to Gao? Oh man, that's right, that sorcerer you met in your dream. If what he said was true, then right now Gao is... We might have to go back in time again to save another life. Thinking about it isn't going to help. Don't worry about my illness. Let's continue with our journey. I'll do all I can to help in the few days I've left. So after I'm gone, please make sure you save Gao. Kuro, what are you saying? Were you not listening to any of the story? I'm not sure what exactly you're misunderstanding, but we had you use the legendary herb. What? Oh, that's right. Huh? Then a cure for any and all illnesses. That's supposed to be its selling point. By all accounts, you should be completely healed. No way. Impossible. Even Master had given up hope. What's this? Why? Tears are just falling of their own accord. What could be wrong with me? You're happy to be alive. I'm sorry. To be honest, I was so scared. I was afraid of losing everything. Everything that I've seen, felt, I was scared of losing it all. This is a miracle created by all sorts of coincidences. Perhaps Estrella is aware of it all. She is the goddess of fate. She did promise us that all those precious to us would be saved. Fate is telling you that it isn't your time yet. I can live? Thank you. Thank Hiccup you. Wah. Villagers! What the? The goddess is lamenting. She believes it will be difficult to sustain the domain if things continue like this. It appears to be coming from outside the inn. At any rate, that's a loud voice. Therefore, we shall be conducting the ritual of gratitude once again tonight. God's children chosen to be honorable priestesses are humbly asked to proceed to the church. A ritual of gratitude at the church? Hey, remember what the boatman said? That story about the goddess's domain? If I'm not mistaken, he said there was some sort of barrier that prevented demons from entering the area. No matter how many boats we can borrow, we'll never be able to reach Akrasinon so long as the seas are filled with monsters. We might be able to find a solution if we can figure out what the domain is. You're right, a boat wouldn't be able to leave the domain, but we may be able to determine if the domain can be expanded or even moved. It's good thinking. Actually, while you were still asleep yesterday, we gathered some information. The center of the goddess's domain, as expected, seems to be the church. So the domain is emanating outwards from the church. As that loud voice said earlier, some kind of ritual is going to be held there. It might have something to do with the domain. Let's head to the church and see what's happening. Yes, let's go. So, how long are you gonna stay in bed? Your body is sore? Good grief. Kuro's just recovered from her illness, but even she's already up. Grumble, grumble. Hurry up and get ready. Don't think we won't just leave you behind. Karen's a slave driver. Karen, you're being a real Karen. Alright. Another ritual of gratitude, eh? Seems like they've been gradually becoming more frequent lately. At this rate, we're not going to have any girls left to become priestesses. Father Edwin was shouting again. Thanks to the goddess, we could live without any fear of the demons. I'll always be grateful for that, but still, I can't just stand this. Or I just can't stand this. Alright, let's, we gotta save first. So Kuro's back with us. Things are looking up. Sort of. Alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. As always guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. Try to read all of them. Try and respond to all of them. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm gonna go with, I went for groceries earlier. It was, you know, it was good to get it out of the way. Got some beer too, probably have one or two later. Just kind of stepping off the wagon temporarily. Yeah. That's my unique puzzle moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.